Today is a very special day, guys, and I'm super excited. I know I haven't made one of these videos in a while, and I'll probably say that again, but today I am going to visit with a friend who recently started with a company called Serial One. Serial One makes e-bikes that were originally designed and engineered and are still backed by Harley Davidson. Yep, that's right, Harley Davidson, the motorcycle company, is now kind of, sort of, I guess you would say, in the e-bike business. And I can't wait to get on and ride one of these things. Now, there's not throttle, and they're mid-drives. So let's go take a look and see what all the excitement is about. All right, guys, what's up? I know it's been a while since I put one of these videos out, but I got to tell you today, I am so excited. We're here today at the world headquarters for Serial One e-bikes. Serial One is a brand that is designed by Harley Davidson, or was made by Harley Davidson initially, and now it's gone through some changes. And I just happen to be lucky because I've got a connection to one of the salesmen in here, actually a good friend of mine. His name is Max. Max should be getting ready there. And there he is. There's Max. This is Max. Max works. Thank you very much, Max. Thanks for having us, man. I'm excited to be here today. So Max, thank you so much, man. I'm taking a look at all these bikes. These are just amazing. You mentioned that Harley Davidson was a part of this. Tell us about the connection on that.
So we acquired Harley Davidson Serial One, which is a premier e-bike. As you can see, this bike has, this is actually a mountain bike here. If you look here, we have the recessed batteries that go in here. They spent about $30 to $50 million to do the R&D on these bikes. And
nice.
Which allows Harley Davidson to come up with a premium bike with really nice lines. You've got your mid-range engine, your Brose German engine that's built into it, as well as the carbon gate belt. Mostly on this unit here, on the Switch mountain bike, we still have the chain, the regular chain, but for the Mosh that we have here, it's a carbon gate belt.
I've noticed that. That's one of the unique features about this that I haven't seen on any other e-bike that I've reviewed so far, is that it's got that carbon drive as opposed to like an old-fashioned link chain.
It's a lot better bike. There's one of our guys right there who builds the bike. Say hi.
There he is. So, and it's important to understand that this is we're here in South Florida, right? So what actual town is it?
So we're here in Deerfield Beach, Florida. So we're pretty much really a little south of Boca Raton,
okay.
Right into the Broward County line.
Right.
We're located right off of 95 over here. So we have a really good location. So if anybody wants to come to the showroom and look at the bikes, they're more than welcome. My name is Max. But we have a team here. We're building a really nice location, and we have all the bikes here, specifically here, and we have them in the back.
Nice. So if somebody wanted to come here, take a look at the bike, do a test drive out in the parking lot, something like that, is that possible?
Yeah, absolutely. So they'll come in, we'll get them, we'll get their hats put on so they can, obviously get ready for the demo, and we'll take them out. We'll ride it around the block.
Nice. And how many different models are out right now? This one is really interesting.
Right now we've got 5 different models. So from the Rush Speed to the Rush Step Through, which are mostly the street bikes or the city bikes. Of course, the mountain bikes that we have here, which is the Mosh, and the Switch, which has the suspension in front of the
Gotcha. So we were talking earlier about that. So and there's also maybe a little sneak peek coming up of a bike with a full suspension in the future, possibly, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Here in the middle, most of the bikes are looking for that, so that's something that definitely looks like it's in the horizon.
So something that could be really good for off-roading, etc. And of course, guys, the quality of the build is very apparent. So you could see Harley Davidson obviously put a lot of money and time into researching this bike, and so there's no doubt about the sturdiness. And I'm really excited, but to take one of these for a ride. Can you show us the light? Because I know you turned on before.
I'll show you the light right now. So this is our Rush City Speed. So this is a 28-mile-an-hour bike. It's very, very, very fast. All our bikes are pedal assist. So we do not have a throttle on, but the pedal assist is very quick. I'm going to turn it on right now. This is our Rosa display, a German display. And you should see the power in here, the Serial 1 logo.
Yeah,
which is the original bike that was made in 1903, which was designed and engineered by Harley Davidson.
And that's important because we were talking about the history of Harley as well, that their first actual vehicle was a bicycle.
That's correct.
Right? And that's where the name Serial 1 comes from. So I never realized that before.
Yes.
Cool.
And, so the display is on this one here. It doesn't pertain to some of the mountain bikes themselves, but the city bikes do have the actual Rosa display. It gives you 4 different parameters for
So they do. So there is a display here. Let me see if I can work my way around here, and then we can take a look at that. I think turn it this way. Cool. Okay, let me get that in. So hopefully you can. There you go. We got it. So show us how that works.
You can do a boost, a sport mode, tour, eco. So each one obviously it'll pedal slower and faster, more fast, and all the way to boost obviously. And the nice thing about this bike is it'll automatically do it with our NVOR hub that we have here in the back, which is automatic transmission. It's an Italian piece that the bikes have exclusively that allow you don't have to shift or gear or anything like that. It's just pretty much based on what you choose here in this display.
And that's completely interesting and different than all the other e-bikes that I've seen so far on the market. Is this one literally has no gears, right?
Yes.
So you don't have to manually change gear. There's no throttle.
Nope.
So all the speed and power comes from simply the pedal assist, right?
Correct.
Awesome. That's great.
And look, who just came down the road. There's Sergio. Say hi, Sergio.
Sorry, I took more than 3 minutes, so what's up?
Hey, Sergio. How are you? Good. We're just making a quick YouTube video. I hope I don't have you in. Okay, so, may I?
Yeah.
Good. And so at 28, if you're going full speed at 28, can you still feel the resistance in the pedals, or is the bike engine
It
motor
actually
taking over?
depends on how you program your hub in the back, which is an automatic hub.
Okay.
So you can program the hub to have a low cadence, and you will find yourself like using a fork,
Right.
and more on the pedals.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can use a very light resistance.
Okay.
So you will be having, it's like pedaling air, basically you're moving your legs really fast.
Yeah.
But you're not catching at that much speed.
Got it. Okay.
So I would put it on a lower cadence to try to get to that 28. Usually the 28 means that you get easy to about 24, 25,
Okay.
and then it will be up to you to go into
So that's almost like having gears, kind of, sort of, but it's more like an electronic.
It is automatic, endless gears basically.
Right. Okay.
So it will be changing automatically.
Got it.
But you can also work on the cadence.
Cool. And what about in terms of like, it's South Florida, it rains a lot here. How watertight, do they have a waterproof rating at all on these bikes?
So, I mean, they're water resistant, but they're not designed to be ridden, in water. So if you're riding and it starts raining, fine. And you finish your ride, make sure you dry your battery, dry your connections.
Right.
Don't charge it while in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
bike that way.
Okay.
But it's water resistance as where if you're biking and it starts raining, you finish your ride. Just make sure you don't go into any bottles.
Would that be similar to like a cell phone? So like if you get your cell phone wet or
Correct.
not the same rating?
Usually when you're biking, let's say you have your phone bottle or whatever,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be wet, but not on the wall.
Gotcha. So it's not going to destroy the bike.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. Good. And so they're all completely hub driven. So there's no rear motors. There's no anything like that on most of
None
these.
bikes, no.
Okay.
These are all mid-drives.
Is there an advantage to having a mid-drive versus, say, like a hub motor, or is it just different design or a preference?
It's different designs, it's a matter of preference.
Okay.
Some people like just rear hubs because, I don't know, I mean, these ones I like where, I don't know if you're going to ride anyway.
Not yet. I'm looking forward to it. We'll do that next.
Being that it's a mid-drive, the center of gravity
Yeah.
makes it easier to control the bike.
Okay.
As with the rear hub, most of the weight is going to come from the motor.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's
What about in terms of range? So a fully charged battery on one of these bikes, how far can someone expect to go before that battery is going to go out?
So it just basically depends on conditions.
Okay.
Depends on where you are, if you're doing hills or not,
Right.
wind conditions, weight of the person.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna get an average, depends also on the levels of assist.
Okay.
So if you're in the easiest level of assist, you can go probably around close to 100 miles,
Really?
90 to 110 miles.
That's impressive. Yeah.
Now, once you go up in assist,
Yeah.
you go all the way down to about 35 miles.
That's okay. Yeah, that's
On the highest level.
so if you were going something where you're constantly going uphill or up mountains or
Correct.
trails or something like that.
And there's a difference between someone, weighing 140 pounds to someone weighing 200.
Right.
So
And then what about when that power goes out? Does the bike automatically, can you still pedal it? Do
you can still pedal.
so you can get home?
It's going to be a tough ride home, but
Right, okay.
you can pedal.
Gotcha, okay.
And the reason it's tough is because these bikes are heavier.
What is the average weight of these bikes?
They go from about 52 pounds to about 62, depending on model and sizes.
Okay.
Because these bikes have 4 different sizes.
Right,
So the extra large, of course, is going to weigh more than the small frame.
right,
But also depending on the model, some are single gear. Those who have the, like this bike right here, does not have the hub in the back.
okay.
That takes about maybe 7 to 8 pounds of weight.
Oh, you're right, yeah, I noticed that.
So,
Okay.
and the other thing, answering your question about pedaling, is that they have carbon belts.
I like
Which
that
makes it-
part, yeah.
It's a lot better,
Yeah,
better quality, better for maintenance, but it's gonna make it harder to pedal.
so there's a difference on that.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, all right, yeah. Well, there's always trade-offs.
Yeah.
But, like you said, and how long does it take, say, if the bike is completely empty or the battery is completely empty, to charge the battery up to full?
So one thing is that you do not want to get the battery completely empty.
Right,
You always want to charge it when you have about 20% of the battery.
okay,
That's to keep the battery more lifetime.
right, okay,
Now, let's say you're completely dead and you want to fully charge it, it takes about 6 to 7 hours.
okay,
The good thing is that it gets to 75% in about 3.5 hours,
okay,
and then it triples it
gotcha.
to the 100.
And so do you recommend, like, once it's charged, to unplug it, to not be...
Correct.
Yeah, because I've heard some stories.
That's the other thing on batteries. You
Yeah.
don't want to take it all the way down,
Mm-hmm,
but you also don't want to top it off.
right,
So if you can stop the battery at about 90%, 80%, let's say you start charging it, I'm like, okay, I got to that 75%, I'm trying to get a little bit more and plug it.
right,
You're actually, it's good for the battery.
okay, good. And have you had any issues with, like, the batteries overheating or any of that kind of stuff yet? Because I know some of the other brands, the Chinese brands, they've
Yeah.
had issues with that, or people will leave them plugged in overnight,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it's like the bike.
No, these batteries are pretty quality cells.
We mentioned, and I was talking to Robert before about that. Robert is the CEO, that you guys are using Samsung cells in the batteries, right?
So, yeah,
That's huge.
It is huge,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
for the news that you hear.
Yeah.
It's happening in New York, no batteries, in Florida, no batteries.
Right.
Yeah, with our batteries, it's definitely used to quality.
Excellent. Good. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I'm looking forward. Max, do we get to go for a ride?
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to go for a ride. We'll be back. All right, so now comes the fun part. You can see me in there. All right. I did it again. Now comes the fun part. We get to ride, right? We get to ride. So, is this for me?
That's for me.
That's for you.
Over here. Let me get you.
All right.
However you want.
There are different sizes on the helmet, so
Probably let's start with a...
Let me see.
the black ones are like, there's a light red and it's like a large, and then there's a black one that are like.
This is perfect. Yeah. This is perfect. Nice. There we go. Which one do I get to ride today?
I would say the blue one.
The blue one?
It's extra large, that's a large.
Okay.
The large, even though my my trip size is medium.
Right.
But let me get a hex speed for the saddle. And you can
Okay.
just stand in the
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Good.
Actually, could go a little bit higher.
That's fine.
And before we go, can you get a picture of him in high real quick?
Yeah.
So you can see too, there's different models that we've got step throughs, right? I don't think we talked about this before. Step through. And then what is that called again when the rail goes over?
This one right here is called Mosh,
The mosh? Okay.
and this one's called a Switch.
Yes.
And that one right there is called a Rush City Step Through.
So this one, is this the only step through model? We've got this one over here.
That's not a step through, that's not a serial one. These right here are all serial ones.
These are all the serial ones. So serial one makes,
With the identifying piece there, are all serial one.
and so this is the only step through model that they make right now.
That's correct.
Okay, gotcha.
And the different colors.
Nice. The colors are amazing. Really like, especially if you can see this blue in the sun, the sparkle, the metallic is really, really good on this one.
That is the bike.
So Max is getting measured up here. And this is the cool part, like if someone lives locally and they want to come, you know,
Yes.
buy one of these bikes, they can actually come and try it, right?
When we were in the other building that we didn't have 01s just yet, but just Life V, we had all lined up.
Yeah,
People will try, you know, the different models, and it's so easy to make a decision.
yeah, that's so much easier than ordering like a Chinese bike off of line and hope that you like it when you get it and hopefully got
And, you
it.
know, due to size, and you're familiar with the display?
I'm gonna teach you.
Yeah, he'll teach me.
Alright.
Yeah, because the one I have now is throttle and all that, so
And you're okay with the height, right?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah.
And the nice part too, I noticed about the back, this is kind of like there are other brands out there that put the red tail lights on there.
Yeah.
On the back, they're really, really nice. That's,
So
a, that's a
back,
nice
they're
touch.
not brake lights, but the rear lights, they actually brighten as you decelerate.
They do,
So
okay.
at night, you see that you're slowing down, they get brighter.
But that's still street legal, right? If they want to ride at night with those red lights on there, or do you have?
They're street legal, but supposedly the bike is a class 3,
Right.
which, you know, no one's gonna bother you, but they're not supposed to be street legal.
No, but I mean street legal. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But in terms of lighting on it, so you don't have.
Yeah, you have the light.
You have the lighting.
Even though, I mean, I'm a cyclist.
Yeah.
There's never like enough lights.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I know.
helmet, bag.
No.
I have the area sensor which tells you when cars are coming. So I mean, you need to be.
Oh, you're a real cyclist.
proactive.
Then.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he's an Ironman.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, because you know.
Batman.
And you're gonna see that on these bikes, once you turn it on, the light it's on at all times.
Okay.
That's for safety because this is a 28 mile an hour bike.
Yes.
On the 20s, you toggle the switch on and off,
Okay, got it.
which I always recommend having it on anyways, but still you toggle it on and off right there.
Okay.
But on this one, you turn the bike on here.
Where did you just push that?
Right here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Push it for about 5 seconds.
Right.
Here are the levels of assist. So right here you're on tour. Right here is just a bike pedaling. It's off. Echo, tour, sport, and boost.
So you're not going to see like level numbers like 1, 2, 3,
No,
or
just
4.
letters.
Okay.
I mean, you are an expert, so you know, I usually recommend my first-time customers to start in the lowest assistance because
Okay.
you know, being that it's pedal assist, you might be able to push you forward.
Right.
Sometimes that happens.
Gotcha.
So always just start low and bring it up.
Okay.
That's all.
And the top speed on this one is how much?
Top speed is 28.
This is 28.
Same model right here.
28.
Different sizes.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna stop up in Eco.
Just bring it up as soon as you, yeah.
As soon as you, yeah.
Eco? Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna start in Eco. Can you do this real quick?
Yeah.
Russ?
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Let me give you a... Awesome. Thank you. All right, man. Let's do it.
Ready.
You ready? Thank you so much.
Serge, you're the best.
Oh, I like it. Oh, it's smooth. It's super smooth. Of course, there's a landscaper guy there. Yes. But the mid-drive, this is my first experience with a mid-drive bike, and it is super, super smooth compared to, you know, the hub drives and the other ones like that. Nice, it feels good. We have no suspension at all on this bike, but yet it still feels very, very smooth. I like it. Very impressive. Completely different experience than a hub drive motor. The Tour? All right, we're going to upshift it a little bit here.
Go to Sport.
Sport. Eco. Tour. Sport. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. You can feel the big difference. Man, but you know what the difference is, Max? Like, you can feel the quality of the bike.
Yes.
Even though there's no suspension on it, I don't know if you hit. You can feel it's built solid, nothing's rattling, nothing's shaking. Really, really nice, even through these bumps.
What we're going to do is, I'm going to 11 miles an hour.
Okay.
So we're on Tour now.
We're on Sport. Should I go up?
Yeah, that's Tour.
Let's see. I'm on Tour. Okay. Nice. I'm up to 14. And I know that generally on most e-bikes, the average cruising speed's about 18, 16 to 18. So this is right where it is. But it feels fantastic. Oh, let's see. Oh, I don't know. He thinks he can get me. He thinks he can get me. I think he can. I'm at 19. Ah! Okay, so he rides bikes for a living, huh? 22. This is fun. The bike feels so nice. It feels so solid. That's definitely something I noticed different than some of the Chinese bikes. They feel very light underneath you. Okay, let's see if we can cut them off on the inside here. Boy, I really like this bike. Wasn't sure how I was going to feel about a bike with no throttle, but just the ride has changed my mind. I like it a lot, I do. And we're going to put description or links in the description where you can go and take a look at these bikes. They've got several different models, and we'll add links to the main page, and you'll be able to check them all out, all the different kind of colors and designs and everything else that they made. And remember, this is a Harley Davidson product. Think about that. There's Max having a good time. So you know that it's backed by a quality brand for sure. All the R&D and the research and everything else that went into it. Harley's no joke. You know, they've been around forever, and they're going to put their name on a product. It's going to be good. But look for the link in the description, and you can go on there again, like I said, and take a look at them. And the cool part is that if you're anywhere near South Florida, Fort Lauderdale area, you can come down, you can see Max, you can check out the showroom. He'll give you a tour of the whole factory. And you can actually ride these bikes, take it out for a ride, see if you like it before you buy one. If you're like me, you'll fall in love with it right away. It's been fun. So is Tour the fastest mode?
Tour is the fastest once you're up there, but if you can boost right now.
Boost.
Go to boost, watch what happens.
Let me see. Oh, there. Oh yeah, there you go. See you, dude. I'm in boost. I'm in boost. This is. I think I just found my favorite mode. Boost for sure. Yes, boost. I love it. I love it. It feels so good. Such a nice bike. You can... Oh no! I can't let him get me. 20. I got 23. Very nice. I like boost. I'm just going to keep it in boost here. Oh, these bikes are fun. And again, they feel completely solid, no rattles. Nothing feels loose or weak or cheap. Really impressive bike, really impressive.
So, how did you like the cadence?
I liked it. Yeah,
So I think
felt
here
good.
we're doing 75. My preference on these bikes, being that you catch speed, it's I would do it a little bit on a lower cadence. So I would try to go about 60.
What do you mean when you say 75 and 60?
60 cadence. So these are automatic.
Per minute?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
So these are automatic. So you
Right.
basically so let's say I'm going on a ride
Yeah,
and I'm gonna do hills. So I go into my app and this one's at 60, that's at 75. So I already had moved this one down.
okay.
So this
gotcha.
one is a very slow cadence.
So that's why I beat me. That's the only reason.
No, actually, if you push hard on it,
Yeah.
you catch more speed.
Okay,
So here you go up on cadence.
Yeah.
If you want to pedal lighter, you
and,
want to.
and this is an app that comes with the bike?
No, this is an app by the Hub company in Biolo.
Okay,
This used to be a company called Nuvinci, Italian company.
right.
And Biolo bought them out. And they have manual transmission and automatic transmission.
Got it.
So the automatic transmission, you have it here with this box right here.
Yeah,
And you have Wi-Fi connection, which you can either connect to the Wi-Fi via your app,
Yeah.
or you can connect to an actual display
okay.
that will basically you can change gears just like a regular chain gear. It's endless gears, but you can do it manually on the fly.
Is that an accessory that comes with, like, do you use
No.
your phone or you have to put the,
I would use my phone. This.
you can use your phone?
People just set it and forget.
Right, right,
So,
right.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Cool.
The other good function that it has is that you set up. Let's say I do a hard cadence in here. Let's say a 60 or a 50.
Right.
But when you stop at a light, you don't want to start at 60. That's like
Yeah.
climbing,
Yeah.
right? So you come here and you set up your start-stop to like very light, and then as you pedal light, it will catch to the cadence that you set it up.
Got it. Okay.
So
Nice.
So you set up the start-stop to whatever your likings are on pedaling.
And you have complete control over that through the app. Is that on all the bikes or just the ones with
Just
the?
on the Enviola hubs.
Okay.
So it's going to be our 28s and our step through, which is 20 mile an hour.
Okay. Nice.
The other two bikes right there are single speed.
Right.
So basically, the only changes you can do as a customer is changing the cog in the back
Yeah.
to, let's say, a smaller T. It's a 22.
This
So
one
you
here?
go into into the single speed.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you. So no. When you say the cog, the rear cog or
So the rear.
the rear? Okay.
So it has a 22.
Yeah.
You can go into an 18, 19 to grind more. Like on that single speed, when I'm going 18, 20,
Yeah.
I'm pedaling super fast cadence.
Right.
So,
But you're a world class rider. But if someone was,
someone don't want to put a lot of effort,
yeah.
they're okay with that.
Okay.
Okay with that.
Nice. This is a great bike. Really enjoyed it. I'm surprised. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever had this mid-drive, and I've seen other bikes promote that or like that, but it's a completely different experience than a hub motor. You know, it's a smoother, more, more refined kind of a ride versus just being,
And I have to get him. He still has not ridden a throttle bike, but I have to get him one of the Runner X's. So you feel, you can still pedal, but you feel that you can now.
right.
Some people just like to chill and just throttle.
No, we definitely rode.
Yeah, for sure. That was awesome. So overall, guys, it was a awesome day hanging out with all the fellows from Serial One, touring the factory, getting sort of a behind-the-scenes look at it. Again, I'll leave a link in the description to where you can go and check out these bikes. Head on down there. Remember to ask for Max. He'll give you the same tour that he gave me. And if you could remember, please like and subscribe. Helps out the channel. And I look forward to seeing you all again real soon.